is Alex in Dnipro.
Hey.
And we're down at Sich.
Sich Yacht Club.
Sich Yacht Club. It's quite the remarkable place. Hi, Alex.
Hey.
And it's right on the Dnipro River. It's a beautiful part of Dnipro. You know, when you're down here, it's hard to believe that the front lines are only 100 kilometers away.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, but people should relax also to not always to think about war, you know. So that is a good way just to change our minds and to have some short walk through this beautiful place.
Exactly. Oh, this guy's really hungry. That's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go grab some food and maybe some craft beer if we're lucky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sich coming through with some lovely food. Look at this. Yet another consequence of the war. They started building these beautiful villas right on the water here on the Dnipro River, right by Sich. They finished the framing, these beautiful Ukrainian thatched roofs, and then the war started. And nobody wants to put money into a property investment when you have this much uncertainty taking place. So when you come down to Sich, it's hard to imagine that the front lines are only 100 kilometers away. So off in the distance there is the missile strike on the oil depot. Probably about 35 kilometers from where I am right now. So yeah, it's quite the juxtaposition seeing that and this. There is a goat here. The resident goat. The Sich resident goat. There he is. Outside the museum here, and I just thought I'd take a look at some of the exhibits around the museum. That sign says Donetsk, riddled with bullet holes. I guess this apparently was from the airport in Donetsk. This is an exposition, funny with the air raid siren going off behind us, but exposition of some of the remnants of the 2014 annexation. So this monument is about a story that happened in 2014. There was a minibus that was attacked by Russians, and this soldier found this little girl on the minibus alone but surviving. And apparently now, for whatever reason, the little girl, I guess she's a bit older now, is now living in Russia, and the soldier in this monument is living in Kiev. It's recording, you just have to point at it. What you're seeing here is the following day, with the fire still burning. So then Terry drove back to Lviv, so I had a few remaining days in Dnipro by myself before I would head off to Kharkiv. I was fortunate enough to have Alex give me a tour of the city.
This is the main avenue.
What's the name of the main avenue?
Yavornitsko Avenue.
Yavornitsko.
Yes, and 18th century. Was built by Ekaterina.
Oh, okay.
You can go inside if you want.
Wow, that building's in bad shape. Huh. The old Soviet hotel. It's kind of a cool building. So construction sites like that one up ahead in the distance, are they still building, or is investment stopped for it?
No, they continue building.
They continue building it, yeah.
They stopped for about 2 months, and after that period, they began to build it.
Look at this beautiful building.
This is a very beautiful building. It's about 18th century, and it's no one can damage it because it's a historical monument. But investors want to leave the external walls and build up a new high building.
Yes.
A new high modern building. We will see over there the example how it looks like finished.
Mm-hmm.
And
the old facade, yeah.
This is office house, and they build up in glass. Oh, that's old one. Over there, the biggest European Jewish center.
Oh yes, that's right. There's a synagogue, and then there's this massive Jewish center. Huge.
Roofs of every building. It's like Jewish cap, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's a form of Jewish cap.
Beautiful view of Dnipro from the east shore of the river.
I tried to attack that bridge that after that one. It's metal bridge, and the trains are going through it. So they tried to attack it. The one rocket was bombing it, and they were trying to stop railways that are going from the western Ukraine to the east side.
But where did the rocket land?
The rocket landed about 100 meters from the bridge. So it landed, thanks God, not to the bridge directly.
Yeah. Famous Ukrainian writer. So this is what you can get for $200,000 in Dnipro. This old Soviet hideous building used to be Dnipro's fanciest restaurant during Soviet times, was located in this building. And now look at it. But $200,000, nobody wants to buy it because apparently all you can do with this building is renovate it. You cannot tear it down. You can't do anything else. It's got to stay looking exactly the same in all its glorious, hideous Soviet, I guess that's semi-fatalism, grandeur. So this is the Lazar Globa Park in central Lviv. It's a huge park. It's got a kids kind of amusement park kind of facility here. Lots of games, Ferris wheel, merry-go-rounds, a couple of roller coasters. There's a big amphitheater here that's quite run down. Obviously, like a lot of Dnipro, the businesses are just hurting here. There aren't many kids left in the city. A lot of them have traveled with their mother, or maybe both their parents to the west. A lot of them are in Europe. So, yeah, these businesses here in this park are just hurting. It's quite a sight to see. This park has such a bizarre Soviet feel about it, and what makes it even more creepy is that there's just barely anybody here. Yeah, it's quite a bizarre place. So I'm really grateful to Alex here for taking me on this awesome tour. Alex is actually helping us on the ground here, Dnipro and Kiev, getting the medical equipment and stuff to where it needs to go. So he's volunteering here and doing great work. And thank you so much, Alex, for doing this. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the tour and everything.
I wanted to thank you also. I really appreciate what you are doing for us, for Ukraine. And I think we will win thanks to you. Thank you for all of you guys who are helping us, who support us, who are trying to do something good. Thank you.
Thank you. Only in Dnipro do you hear this. It's kind of creepy, a little Soviet creepy.